copy of this CS78 that I have a picture of?
I would appreciate that. Yes, please.
Okay. That way you can compare and make sure the bin's right. And it's definitely, it was not Maryland State Police. It was Charles County Sheriff's Office. And this was.
But you said it was a Hyundai.
That was a different car. I had another burn car. This is a Kia. It's a 22 Kia Rio LX. It was burnt so bad we couldn't, we had to get the information from the sheriff's office. So is this a landline that you're calling me from?
It is.
Okay. Do you want me to email you a copy of this picture?
Do you have photos of the car too?
I can tell you who does. Charles County Sheriff's Office should have plenty because they came here and took lots of pictures. They actually had the car investigated.
Okay. So you don't have any photos?
No, ma'am.
I wonder, why would they destroy the car before the investigation would come to a complete?
Ma'am, all I do is what I'm told to do. When when I get this paperwork, I send it over to the sheriff's office. It goes out to NBA, and then it's supposed to go to whoever's name is on that title, and whatever procedures they take to get.
So, what name do you have on the title?
I don't have a title, ma'am. I have a CS78, and the date on it from PFC Walker 361 is 10/19/22. So back in October. So that looks like when I got it. So it's been here from 10/19 until I'm pretty sure it just got picked up at the beginning of this week.
So the car's been on your lot since 10/19.
Yes, ma'am. No, it was before that. That's when I got to see it. Let me send you the CS78, ma'am. You can contact it. Have your attorneys call the sheriff's office because I've got a CS78 here. And once I receive that from the Maryland State Police or the Sheriff's Department, at that point, that alleviates me from having to hold this car any longer, unless they put a hold on it, which they don't give me a CS78 if they put a hold on it.
So why was the car there so long then?
Because I send paperwork in to get the CS78, and it usually takes them 3 to 6 months. I just had one leave here for the Maryland State Police. I had it here almost a year. I just got paperwork for that one. I put paperwork in February. This is the one that I thought you were talking about. It's a Hyundai Kona. That one was here from last February, okay, and we did paperwork in March because it was a newer car, so we tend to hold on to newer cars if they're not destroyed. And it took them until I think I got the paperwork. Well, I got the paperwork right here, a copy of it. Let me put that through. This has nothing to do with your case, but I'm just letting you know. 12/6 is when I got the paperwork, and I towed this car last February. So you're asking me what takes so long? I would like to know that too, but I'm on their towing program, meaning the Maryland State Police and the Charles County Sheriff's Office. And
sound like a cover-up to me.
Basically say they're short-handed. Everything's done through email, so I have, documentation of how many times that I send things to them. They should have documentations of how many times I send things to them.
Right, but you don't have any photos. Your lot don't take photos?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not on something like this because it was under investigation by the Charles County Sheriff's Office.
And it's still under an investigation.
Nobody, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
You need to talk to the county because that's who went through MBA and sent. Whether it was a mistake, I don't know. But when I get a CS78,
that's a huge mistake. That's a huge mistake.
No,
that was made,
ma'am. It's
if
not
it was a mistake
on their part, not on mine. Because
I'm not saying yours. I'm saying if
yes,
they
ma'am.
did that, that's a huge mistake because you guys are destroying evidence that has yet to conclude a conclusion. And how long does it take to get a police report out there?
Usually within probably 7 days.
So why am I still waiting until next month before they can give me a police report for an accident that happened last year?
Ma'am, I can't answer that. That would be a question for an attorney to ask the Charles County Sheriff's Office, ma'am. I don't, I'm not an attorney. I don't get involved in that. All I do is try to follow the proper channels, and that's all I can do.
Okay. Well, it sounds like it's some foul
Okay.
play involved, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. And that
Well,
card
not
should not
from this
have
shop.
been.
Yeah, not from this shop.
Well, it's going to be a thorough investigation, because this is going to go to the White House at this point, because a person was killed in that vehicle,
I
alleged.
understand.
And so
Yes, ma'am.
it's a lot more to what's happening that we're not getting clear answers on. So I'm going to
But that is with the sheriff's department, not with my company.
Yeah,
because
but I understand.
Apparently they did the paperwork through the NBA
Mm-hmm.
and got this vehicle a CS78, and if it was on hold, they should have never sent a CS78 here.
That is correct. They should not have, and they did not even.
So let me get your
us.
email address so I can send this over to you, because I've got people.
I'll call you back with an email. I'll call you back with an email. I'll call you back.
Not a problem, man.
Thank you,
If you want, you can. Do you want my number? You can text me the email address.
I'll just call back if I catch you.
Okay, good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, so that was the full conversation.